Yo, what is up? It is your boy Drama King in the flesh, and we are back with another video. It's a reaction video, and I usually don't react to things on this channel unless it's really important to me. And I feel like this video is something to react to because I'm looking at the title and it says YouTube racism and favoritism, and it's coming from CoryxKenshin, and it's not like him to like make who it's not like him to say something like this. Like CoryxKenshin to me is like one of the top pinnacle YouTube creators, and I just want to put that out there. It's not because he's black. I really think he is a top creator. Him being black is just the icing on the cake for me because it is what it is. But like I feel like he's compared to every other YouTuber. I feel like he's just, I don't know. It's like let me see. It's like a meal, and you have a home cooked meal and you have a regular meal. You love the home cooked meal, right? His videos feels like it's home cooked. Like it feels like it's made with love and care, and it's like it doesn't feel manufactured is what I want to say. It feels like he actually put in his heart and soul into his videos, and that's why I can feel that through his videos, and it's just, it doesn't give me, no other YouTuber has given me this feeling. Don't get me wrong, I have other YouTubers that I like, Berleezy, I'm Dante, uh all the others people's like all those other guys. I'm talking fast, but I'm trying to get to the point. All those other guys, I like them, but it's just something about his videos. It's just so wholesome and it's just so heartfelt. And when you reacts to his stuff and when he does it, when he plays, you feel it. You know what I mean? You just, I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyways, this is your reaction video. Uh, I'm just gonna play it through, and I'll probably pause it in between the points where I feel like I want to put my input on some things. And that being said, get to the video.
I'm going to try my best to articulate this video as thoroughly, as plainly, as eloquently as possible. I don't want there to be any lost context. I don't want to just look like I'm coming out of nowhere having a temper tantrum
Facts.
because these things are happening. The allegations I am levying towards YouTube are extremely serious, and I'm taking this video extremely seriously.
As you should.
YouTube, you guys either play favorites, you are racist,
Ooh,
or
strong. That's strong, Corey. Especially for a black person. That's strong to say someone's racist. You gotta be careful.
it's a mix of the two. These are the three options, YouTube. Which one is it? Here's my proof. I've been doing YouTube a long time, okay? I never want to be that guy, oh, it's because I'm black. Oh, these issues are happening because I'm black.
Exactly.
There have been certain situations that I looked at kind of funny. I said,
And I kind of feel that because as a black person myself, you don't want to, people don't want to play the black card. We don't want to look like the victim. It's like you want to get all the evidence first before you be like, oh, I'm gonna say he's racist. It's like people are so quick to be like, oh yeah, that man's racist, but you don't want the backlash of be like, oh, he's about to go there. So yeah, I understand him trying to get all the facts straight before you make these allegations, especially at the position that he's in right now.
it could be because of that, but nah, I ain't gonna. I'm not trying to press that. I don't want to build that narrative around my YouTube channel. This time, I can no longer let it slide. This is the situation. August 18th, I uploaded The Mortuary Assistant. A lot of you would know it got age restricted
Yeah, I
because
saw
the
that video.
following video I did, I let you guys know it got
W video, by the way. W video. I watched the whole thing.
age restricted. YouTube didn't tell me why. I saw that all these other YouTubers were playing The Mortuary Assistant, and only my video seemed to be age restricted. And I looked for like an hour, 2 hours. I was scrolling all different types of people's video. No one else's was age restricted. So I appealed the restriction. Hey guys, I'm not sure why mine got age restricted. Could you look into this? Appeal rejected. They doubled down. The policy team said, no, Corey, your video is restricted for good reason. We're not going to tell you why, but it's restricted. That's our final decision. I said, okay. I get with my YouTube rep. I send him an email. Hey, could you
Oh, it's
look at
fly.
this? This is some weird stuff going on. Only my video got age restricted. My YouTube rep, who isn't on the policy team, he looked at my video and he said, hey, it could possibly be this part at the end where the woman was battling some depression, and I'm just gonna leave it there, lest this video also get age restricted just because I'm talking about it. So I looked at that part. The first thing I did was try to find other YouTubers who had that part, or at least a part.
Sorry, I remember him saying that. I remember him saying that he made a video about, he took it down and he put another part and said it got age restricted, so I took that part out. I remember him saying that. So let's see.
Similar. Now, Markiplier, I don't know if you'll ever see this, but I just want you to know I have a lot of respect for you, and I didn't mean to drag you into the middle of this. Your channel just happens to be a great reference point because A, you're a really big YouTuber, and B, you're not black. So I can look at your channel, and then I can look at my channel or look at anyone else's channel and make sure that the things and the games that you play, all that they're enforcing the rules equally to everybody.
Exactly,
so I go to Markiplier's Mortuary Assistant Part 3, and he had the same situation going on, and his video wasn't age restricted. So I send a video to my YouTube rep. I say, hey, Markiplier has this situation in his video, but his isn't age restricted. Could you send that to the policy team and see what they say about that?
What they say?
He said, wow, Cory, that's some astute detective work. Let me send this to them and see what they say. What do you think happened after that?
They removed it, right? They probably removed it.
They came back and they removed my age restriction. They took it off after they already rejected my appeal.
Why did I know that they removed that shit, dog? They removed that shit, and that's kind of like a bad move on them, though, because it's like it makes them look bad. If they would have just doubled down on it, then it didn't. I don't know. It kind of makes them look bad, right? If they remove it, right? Because why did it take all that for them to remove it?
I sent them the clip of Markiplier's video that has the same thing, and they removed it.
Yeah.
Now, my YouTube rep, he was excited. He was, oh, great. This is awesome. Look, Cory, they took the age restriction off.
Yeah, that's not the problem.
I said, why? I expected them to triple down.
Exactly. 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 You're like, in my mind, I'm like, why did it take all that? Why did it take all that for you to take it off? Why did you take it off? Keep double down what you said. And that's like, I think, bro, Cory put him in a trap, kind of, in a way. That's what I'm saying. Like, you expect them, yeah, you put in forth the effort, and you're like, hey, why did this person this? Why don't you make his age restricted? Because he did this. That's the move that you want to do. If I'm getting punished for it, let those guys get punished too. Not take mine down because I put in the clip. That makes it worse.
Give Markiplier an age restriction too. But they looked at Mark's video, and they used that to verify my innocence. So I send my YouTube rep a lengthy email.
What did he say? Hold on. This is actually pretty damning for them, and I'm inclined to believe racism or favoritism plays a part in this. So correct me if I'm wrong, but this situation, YouTube reversed the decision they doubled down on yesterday after being presented by Markiplier clip. I am actually more surprised they reversed it rather than triple down and just age restricted him too. Exactly. That's what you should expect. You should be able to be like, listen, YouTube, if I'm age restricted because of this, then they should be age restricted because of this. Exactly. That is fair. This actually speaks volumes more. All the momentum of the first video has been voided for nothing now. Before I drop an expose video tomorrow with the evidence that has been presented to me, I'm hoping for some clarity that might make sense in a way to, I'm not smart enough for that word, for getting ready to stir the pot. I would say that word, but I'm not trying to butcher it. Can you inquire why they changed their mind and who would make a decision to reinforce the age restriction yesterday as their reasoning for doing so? Also, why these incidents always coincide with me trending multiple #1 days in a row. I felt treatment towards me from YouTube, especially when I've been #1 trending multiple days in a row on multiple occasions and have been negative, and that my content is scrutinized heavier than my counterpart like Markiplier. This case proves exactly that actually. Why wasn't his video monitored the moment he released it to check if it violates self-harm guidelines? I've had a suspicion my content gets targeted, suppressed, and YouTube will make any attempt they can kill the channel momentum And this is more than anything that has happened so far. Wow. Okay, I got you.
My feelings about the entire situation, feeling like there was some favoritism at play, there was either that or some racism at play, and that I would like to sit down with the policy team and figure out why my video was flagged in the first place. Actually, number one, was it automated or was it a human that age restricted it in the first place? Number two, who was the human reviewer? Because it's a human reviewer.
It makes it worse. It was a manual review. Who did it? There was a human behind it. This wasn't automated. He doubled down on it twice. And then the third time took it off because he had evidence.
Once you submit an appeal, who was the human reviewer that doubled down and rejected my appeal? Number three, why did it take Markiplier's clip in order for them to reverse the decision?
But basically what Cory's saying is Markiplier, that's a kind of a weird face for Cory. Markiplier, it took Markiplier's clip to validate what Cory was doing. They couldn't just take it as, listen, I don't know why this is age restricted. Can you tell me why this is age restricted? No, they literally said, oh, Markiplier, we didn't age restrict his. I guess we have to now. He called us.
My YouTube rep gets back with me. He wants to hop on a call. We get on the phone for about 10-15 minutes, and I tell him, I've been feeling like this for a long time. I've been feeling like every single time that I come back to YouTube, I'm #1 trending for a few days, and then they find some arbitrary issue. They nitpick and they try and find something that they can incriminate me for and try to push me down. You don't believe me? What happened the last time I came back and I was #1 trending for like a week? They copyright struck me for a video that was in 2019 or something like that. Why don't these issues ever crop up when I'm not uploading? I mean, I'm not on YouTube like 9 months out of the year. Nothing ever happens until I come back and I start uploading again, and I'm getting my numbers, they're climbing, they're exploding, I'm #1 trending, and then they're like, hey, we need to stop him. We need to, this black man, he's getting too many views, he's getting too much exposure, too much activity. Hold that thought. Let's get back to the current situation. So my YouTube rep assures me he's gonna continue this dialogue with the policy team and try to get some answers to those 3 questions that I had. So another day, another 2 days go by, and what do you know? They re-age restricted the video. They re-age restricted the video. I say, no way did they do that. I go to Markiplier's video now, and now his video is...
So his is too?
Age restricted.
Let me get this straight. They doubled down. Okay. They said, we're going to age restrict your video. He appealed it. They said, we're going to age restrict your video. He submitted proof that, hey, why is Markiplier's not age restricted and mine is? They saw it and was like, dang, you know what? We're going to unage restrict it now. And then you re-age restrict the video?
They got caught with their pants down. They got called out, and then they had to go back and say, oh, whoa, okay. We see the narrative that he's kind of pushing here.
Yeah.
We need to take some steps back. We need to just age restrict them both and be done with it.
They went to panic mode.
You thought that I wasn't gonna like talk about this, make a video about it. You realize how bad this looks for you, YouTube.
Yeah, that looks very bad.
You realize how unfair this comes across. I, in all my years, have never seen a video get age restricted, de-age restricted, and then age restricted again. Have any of you ever seen that happen before? They saw that I saw that there was some unfair stuff going on. So then they tried to appease me by de-age restricting the video. I say, wait, why are you doing that? Because I sent Markiplier's clip, and then
I could probably give you guys a metaphor on this. So basically, let's just imagine Cory and Markiplier are brothers, right? And YouTube is like the mom. Cory comes up to his mom. He's like, hey, I want this. Can I get this? Mom says no. Corey comes back. Mom says, no, you got to do this. You got to go clean your room. Corey cleans his room and comes back and says, I clean my room, Mom. Can I get this? Nah, you can't. No, you can't do it. You can't do it. Like, no. And you're wondering, what? I cleaned my room. Corey's like, I cleaned my room. Markiplier cleaned his room, but he has this cookie. You go back over to you present your evidence. You're like, hey, Mom, I cleaned my room. Markiplier cleaned his room. He got a cookie. I cleaned my room, and I don't get a cookie. Why? So Mom's like, oh, Markiplier got a cookie. Dang, I forgot about that. Let me give him a cookie. And then Mom gives him the cookie. And then now this cookie in your hand, Corey's like looking at his cookie. It's like, why did it take all that for me to get this cookie? Like, why didn't you just, give it to me? I did what you asked me to do. Why didn't you just give it to me? So then Corey confronts his mom, like, why didn't you do that? Do you like him more than me? And so Mom retaliates by, you know what? Nobody gets a cookie. I'm taking both of them. That doesn't make sense.
And they say, oh, okay, well, let's just age restrict them both. Why is my channel so much more heavily scrutinized than my peers? My peers, and when I say peers, I mean people around my level, around my view count. Just to keep it simple, why is my channel so much more thoroughly scrutinized? Especially so when I've been #1 trending multiple days in a row, which I've done multiple times. And every single time I start to get an uptick in traction, an uptick in activity, here comes YouTube coming through. Hey, let's get him for that video from 2019. Yeah, you see this, Corey? No, this is bad. It wasn't bad the 9 months that I was off the platform. It was only bad when I got back and I was #1 trending. This situation was only bad because I've been #1 trending since I got back. Every other YouTuber has uploaded the Mortuary Assistant. And now they're about to start putting in some age restrictions because I called them out on some unfair behavior. Now I realize that when you call someone a racist, that's a very, very serious accusation. And for that matter, how do you expressly prove that someone is a racist? I mean, unless they're spamming the N-word in the chat. How do you really know? And admittedly, I cannot 100% prove that race had everything to do with this. People that are anonymous and get to enact their will however they see fit. How can we be sure that they take a black person's video and a white person's video?
Hey, what was that?
It can be and a white person. How can we be sure that they take a black?
What was that? That message?
Or that they take.
How can we be sure that they don't do this? I mean,
a black person's video and a white person's video, and it can be the same exact video, and they restrict the black person's video, but not the white person's video. I feel I've been mistreated for a long time. I mean, even when we hit 10 million subscribers and I was supposed to get my diamond play button and there was no course.
The thing about platforms like this, and I feel like that's how they think. I mean, I may be wrong, but I feel like the way like certain platforms think is like, listen, we gave you a platform, we pay you. Take this and be happy with it. I don't care how we treat you. We pay you millions of dollars. We own you now. So take this and be happy. Don't try to do us like this. And I think there's like certain pride issues on that. It's like, dang, how dare you? How dare you treat us? How dare you treat YouTube like this and we pay you? I feel like that's why like some of this stuff happens. I may be wrong.
It's these situations always coincide with an uptick of growth. And it always just comes off like we can't let this black guy get too high up. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
I feel like I'm
is. Telling you,
that's how you feel.
That's how it comes off.
Exactly.
I don't see any other YouTuber that gets #1 trending many times and then all of a sudden they're getting age restricted and they're getting copyright strikes and all of that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Point them out. I want to see them. I'll retract this entire video. I'll make a public apology to YouTube. I have no problem. My dad taught me if you make a mistake, be a man and address it and apologize.
Exactly.
I will do that. No problem. But to me, you know what it comes off? It comes off whenever CoryxKenshin starts doing some crazy numbers or getting on trending too much. We got to find something. We got to get him for something. He's got to have done something. I mean, I bleep out cuss words in video games. Like I literally this is the YouTuber that you want to have smoke with and have problems with. I believe there is some racism involved within the policy team, and YouTube in general really doesn't care about black people like that. They got their favorite creators.
I believe it.
You know, log out of YouTube. Log out and go to YouTube. You'll see the people on the front page.
Yo, dude, stop what y'all doing, bro. Log out of YouTube and then view. Make sure you wear your sunglasses because it's gonna be in light mode. View the top page and see how many black creators on there. Now listen, I don't care if there's not black creators on there. I'm just saying, like, see how many black creators on there. It is what it is. This is something that us as African Americans have to accept. And then on top of that, like, sometimes they be doing like, sometimes these platforms they do like these, especially for like Black History Month. They do these like, oh, we're gonna highlight black creators. Bro, I don't think black creators even want that. I don't want it. I want to get it just like how everybody else got it. I don't need a month, or I don't need a month of YouTube for them to say, hey, we're going to highlight these black creators. You should have been doing that from the jump. Do it all year. We don't need a month to be highlighted. We appreciate it, but it's kind of like an insult to me. I don't know.
Every single day.
Maybe I'm just the only person who feels that way.
Count how many are black. Count how many are of people of color. So then what does YouTube try and do? They try and peddle YouTube black. They try and give us...
I just said that. Oh my God. YouTube black. That's what it's called.
It's spotlighting. Do you know how condescending and patronizing that is?
Oh my God.
Man, let's give a spotlight to these black creators. We're all about diversity. All this communicates is black people aren't good enough on their own skill, on their own merits, on their own talent. So we got to give them a spotlight. We got to come down and raise them up so they can get some spotlight.
That's what I've been saying.
Save all that YouTube black.
I just said that. That stuff does not. Okay, I'm so glad I'm not the only person who feels this way. It doesn't feel good. It was on TikTok. I think last time it was on TikTok, and they were like, we're highlighting black creators. That's fine and all. It just doesn't, for me, it don't feel good. It feels like you're like, it's like me tugging on YouTube's coattail saying, hey, notice us. And then YouTube turns around and be like, here, shut up. You know what I'm saying? That's what it feels like.
All that fake patronage, all that fake pandering that you guys do. And when you have a black creator coming to you repeatedly saying, why am I being treated differently than other creators? And then you come back and, oh, we got to age restricted. And then, oh, no, we got to.
They went to panic mode.
He's on exactly what happened. Age restrict them both. Fake.
They went to panic mode.
That's what it is.
Bro,
I am deeply sorry that this came off as a rant. You know, in the beginning, I wanted to keep my emotions out of it.
No, it's hard, bro.
To stay logical,
It's hard, especially as I'm not, and I keep saying this. I'm not trying to say that black people are victims. We are far from like wanting to be victims, but we also don't want to look like the angry black man. We also don't want to look like the stereotype, the angry black woman. So we suppress our feelings and try to be logical as possible, but we can't help how we're feeling inside about certain situations. Because if we raise our voice in the slightest way, now he's just an angry black man yelling and being loud like he always does. We don't like that. We get tired of that.
On the things that I could prove, I gave you the facts, but it also turned into me venting the emotions that I've had built up around YouTube. Ironic that I have to upload this on YouTube, but where else am I gonna upload it? You know,
yeah, what other platform?
Don't go on this community from the ground.
Don't go on Twitter.
Me over a decade to do, and I would have just hoped that the playing field was fair and that, hey, If I did something bad, then everybody else who also did that thing should get punished too. Is that unreasonable? I have no problem being punished. I have no problem if I break a rule that I get punished for it and I learn. But when you start like when it's targeted, when you're doing things only because I'm like getting bigger, or I don't know how it always seems to coincide with that situation. But that's just what it is. Now, if my YouTube channel gets shadow banned, or they like, they start like not sending my videos out to my subscribers, or a couple months from now, y'all just stop seeing my videos, we know why.
Yep.
We know why. I mean,
They're
those
not gonna do that
shadows
though.
behind the scenes, they control it all. They control all of it. If they don't want my channel, they could terminate it right now. They could hide my videos. They could.
They're not gonna terminate his channel. If they terminate his channel, do you know the backlash that would happen? Cory don't mess with nobody. He don't mess with nobody. He don't beef with nobody. I know certain big YouTubers that'll be on his side and take up for him. The uproar that would happen, you ban Cory. This face is killing me. If you ban CoryxKenshin, let's change your face, bro.
Shadow ban me.
I don't want to do you like this. Let's change your face. There you go. It's a better face. So like, it's just. I don't think they'll ban him. He may get shadow banned to a certain extent, but I don't think they'll ban him though. They ban him, then they're showing their true colors. But I don't know.
Not send my videos out to anybody. That's why I thought long and hard before I recorded this. But as one of the biggest Black creators on the platform, I want you to hear it from my mouth that there is some shady business going on behind the scenes at YouTube.
Okay. Dang, this video is 27 minutes. Listen, I'm sorry that you had to sit through all that. I know you probably just wanted to watch a straight reaction, but I had to give I just sometimes I get carried away and I start rambling and talking, so I just be trying to get my point across. But yeah, just skip through it. Don't want to listen to my voice actions. But anyways, that's the video, man. I feel for Cory, bro. I really do, because it's like to have. I feel like he's really brave. He's really brave to say that. He's really brave to say like YouTube, you're racist, as a big creator, and especially when he has a whole bunch of non-African American followers too that don't want to hear nothing about racism. There are people out there who like, as soon as you mention racism, oh, I'm unfollowing. He mentioned racism. I thought this was a safe place. You know what I'm saying? Like all types of stuff. So it's very bold for him to come out with these allegations. I say allegations like they're not true. I believe him 100%. I believe everything he's saying, because he don't come out and say nothing for nothing. Like there has to be a good reason. But that's the video. That's all I have to say about that. If you be too kind, if you come across this video, I do make anime skits and stuff like that, and I do I play games and stuff like that. If you're willing to give me a chance to entice you, you know what I'm saying, to snatch you away, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. I got some more content coming on the way. As you can see, I'm in a new place right now. Right now. A lot of things have been going on in my life, for as relationships and depression, but back on YouTube, and I want to give it another go. And yeah, so that being said, your boy Drama King. Peace. See you on the next video.